Welcome back. We're live here at this beautiful venue, Barabati Stadium, Cuttack, match number 11. It's two great teams competing each other. Rovers Club versus Rising Star Club, led by a captain. Rajesh Nayak, Rovers Club, taking it on Rising Star Club, led by captain Lakshmidhar Badnayak. And there we see the match officials, Pranay Saha, Alok Dehori, Siva Prasad Samantri, and the timer Jyoti Ranjan Swan. These are the match officials as they introduced two captains along with that toss, deciding which side. We have the match commissioner Sujit Kumar Patra, sir. Under his guidance, this tournament has been organizing. And today's your host and commentator, Mohammad Sohaib. And there we see that picture along with officials to captain. And there we see before this proceeding, a bit of chit chat between the officials about the game. And there we see the lineup for playing 11 Rovers Club. Shiba Munda, the goalkeeper. Siroj Khan, Akhil K, Abhinash Muduli, Najib Rajesh Nayak, captain. Suresh Khadia, Mahesh K, Chandra Muduli, Muhammad Amin, Mahatib Aurab. Coach Sanjeev Patsani. Rising star playing 11 we have Anupam Barad, the goalkeeper Abu Tahir, Sujit Roy, Bineet Munda, Lakshmidhar Badnayak, Saurav Shah, Sanjay Oraon, Sunil Khilla, Amandeep Zes, Santosh Munda, Biplab Dey. And these we have the substitutes Rahul Lal, Kumara Satyabharat, Sahu, Sushanta Jagat, Vishnu Auram, Madhu Jani, Samarai Soren, Pintu Nag, Suraj Kumar Nanda, and as the goalkeeper substitute Sean Marndi. From Rising Star Club we have Rohit Nayak, Anand Mahato, Manoj Hantal, Gayasuddin Khan, Ankit Tirke, Raj Lohar, Uttam Bhoi, Mukesh Bhumich, and we have the goalkeeper as a substitute Jay Prakash Raut. This is the lineup for the substitute. In the Diamond Club's side, we have Sunrise Club, Rising Student Club, Bidanasi Club, Rovers Club, Radharaman Club, Rising Star Club, Sports Odisha, Kishore Club. That's we have. As we can clearly see, the players just arrived on the ground, and soon the whistle will blow. It will be a great contest to watch these teams in that heavyweight clash. And there we go. The whistle says start of the play. Boys in white, we have Rising Star, the players with the white jersey. Rovers Club with maroon yellow color, trying to build that pressure, trying to create that one. It seems out to be a good weather condition, absolutely perfect, and a good hint of a good movement. And there it hits the referee, and he whistles, blows that one. It will be a great, interesting way to watch out how these both teams go against each other. And it's just the beginning, and it will take a bit 1 to 2 minutes to just settle them down, to have the best way of the ground, to have the best side, to have a bit of control of ball, and let's see how this ball is moving. As the stretches a bit warmer then, and then usually they'll come to know about the ball coming in the good way of their way. As jersey number 24, and that's we have 7. Najib taking that one, passing it back to his player. And there we see that long kick coming in, trying to get that ball back to the player. Chandra Muduli came quickly there, realizing that he was a little far away from that point. and that's what it takes a bit time, allowing them to settle them a bit. Actually, it will feel them in good pressure, in good going way, where it makes them a bit more alarming. Once they get a ball, it seems out to be good as both teams have got good lineup. Especially we have Rahul Lala, Binash Muduli, Najib Suresh Khadia. On the other way of Rising Star Club, we have the key players Sujit Roy, Beneath Munda, Saurabh Shaw, Sanjay Oran, Sunil Kill. It will be a big contest for both how they mark the players, how they rotate the players, how good they give the passing, and how good they go with that coordination of players passing to each other and going with that simple strategy. Or they have something different. With that long kick coming into that action, getting that one up. Jersey number 24, Mahadev Aurum taking that one to control of the ball, looking to get inside that way, trying to get that one, but a good clearance coming in straight away. Good defense line by Lakshmidhar Bhatnayak. Sujit Roy, he caught that ball, that long pass coming in, but well done. And he got the ball, no, still willing to pass it to the player, but what a good defense. Absolutely a good defense of Rovers Club, or the best team of the tournament, trying to get the ball, trying to go with that same rhythm, same intent. Follow the ball, easy passes, marking, and there you see, try to get inside. That could be the first. Oh dear, just misses that mark. Mahesh was there just waiting for that pass, but went through that scoopy pass, going away from that line. But it was a quite dangerous zone. Rising Star Club just reaching that point and creating that a bit of point of difference. Otherwise, that would have been the first one on the board. A good interception we've seen with small passes coming into that side, trying to create that pressure. Jersey number 10 trying to keep that one simple, trying to pass it back, and that long kick coming in, but a good save. A good save there. It was a good counter attack by Rising Star Club. Shot it from that long range, but a good save by Shiva Munda. Straight into his hand. And that's the challenging part comes where you are concentrated and how you are concentrated. Just keeping every tracing that ball, just keeping that ball within your territory, within your framework. And there we see inside that way, but a good clearance. Oh, there. But that's impressive one. He's managed to pull that away from that line. The defense line of White Rising Star Club have pulled out that one. Abu Tahir, the man there, jersey number 3, along with Beneath Munda. A good coordination of these two defense pair, keeping ball whenever it comes inside that region, inside that D, trying to kick that away. And that's we talk about the competition side. These are the tournaments which upskill these youngsters. It gives them a big platform so that they reaches to a great milestone, they reaches to a great start. It allows them to prepare them for great stages, to prepare them well for physically side, mentally side as well. It brings great awareness for players. It endures their knowledge while on those platforms. They've got every side of the opportunity sliding in their way, making sure that they get the best part of it. They get the best way to make the best use out of it. And if thing goes like that, it becomes quite easier for them to identify a right talent and give them a big platform to show up their skill, to nurture their skill, upskill themselves. So this is a great contribution by AIF, All Indian Football Federation, for organizing this great tournaments frequently being part for these players is a great way. They can't get a platform bigger than this, which allows them wings to their future, wings to their dreams. The right talent comes up in the right form, and it identifies players, and these players mark their significant way to their state teams, national teams, domestic teams, representing it all over the state, different leagues being part. Score it, jersey number 15. Nobody's there. Is that a good save? Brilliance! Just get a hand to it. It was a tough call, but Anupam Barar shows his best skill, just diving left to him. It was not an easy one. That would have gone for goal if his hand would not have sticking to that ball. And this is what moves on with that interesting side. Both teams fighting hard. Not easy to say which team is doing good. It's both the team dominantly doing well, getting each and every moment, not allowing an inch to the opponent. There's a mistake chance, but again, he's misjudged it completely. As we see, a ground not being that dry, which is a reason, as we have noticed, the ball not traveling with that free flow pace. They have to strike it hard, which is why both the times we've seen a misjudgment by players actually just going with that smooth pass, thinking that it would travel inside that rope, but somehow could not getting away from that. And there we see good coordination. Beneath Munda taking that ball, passing it to his colleague. Still, there's a good running. Mahesh K quickly covering that region. Jersey number 15. Mahesh looking to get that chance. It's 10 minutes of play so far. We've seen some interesting thing happening ups. Not easy to pick which team will score the first goal, but both teams striking well. Mahadev Oram taking that pass, looking to find his man, but lost the ball. That's boys in white. Look to get the ball back. Look to clear that one. Running quickly, as clearly we've seen. And look at that way. Mahadev Oram covering that region. Quickly, he's covering that long distance. That seems out to be a good one, but a good straight away. Oh, that it just went offside. Close call. He's kicked that away from that offside way. Looking to get that place, but a good clearance coming right. In fact, that's a good time to be coming back strongly. We've seen both teams dominating well. And it seems out to be such an interesting one at this position. The game moves on, the timer being tick off, and that's very interesting to know which team scores the first one, which team brings the first one on the board, which team gets the right chance, which team gets the right opportunity for it. looking to create that chance, looking to get that chance away. And that's what it happens, and that's why it happens. Just 15 trying to get that chance, trying to kick that one, just missing that mark, just lost that rhythm. And that's not something happening good. We have to check it up as he hurt it himself with that kick and quickly signals the physiotherapist. Now it's your way, just please come quickly. And there we see a player being injured. He's running quickly to show, to do his magic, provide that treatment quickly, making sure that players get instantly okay so they're up against them on the ground. And that's what they all needed out. That's what all they needed in that one way, one go. It becomes a quite challenging one for them, a quite difficult and a quite tough for them to notify that kind of a difficulty in their way. And that's about the time being ticking off. Time waits for none, and they have to be very much aware and acute of the time being flowing. And the team always have got a good chance which scores the first goal to create that pressure, to build that pressure. It becomes a high pressure one for the team who is lagging behind by a goal. That's a good intent. Nobody is there, and that jersey number 15. Well done, well done. A good piece of interruption in that play, trying to decode that one with that brilliant pass and a good save by Shibamunda. Anupam Bharat, I would say, it was a good pass by Mahesh K. It's the second time he's tried it hard, but it's been well defended by the goalkeeping line of Rising Star Club. If we compare the shot on target, it's been more as compared to taken by Rovers Club. It's been 3-4 times they've taken that shot on target, but they've missed by an inch. Looking to break that shackle, and that is what they're analyzing where things are not happening good inside that D jersey number 9, but a good clearance coming in. Captain Rajesh Naik trying to pull that up. Suresh Khadia there was looking to come and take that one, and that's the first corner coming in. Right corner, Suresh Khadia will take it, and that is what the pressure is now on the Rising Star. Rising Star has to now rise on the occasion, as they have to be very much careful about the corner coming in. It's always dangerous. They need to be very much aware of where they're lagging behind. Do not allow any space to the forward line as they got the header. Is this the first one? Yes, it is. That I was talking about, the danger, and it has arrived. Abhinash Muduli. Genius. Absolutely genius. That gorgeous header. Who would have thought just that one kick and inside that knot of the ropes? No space to the goalkeeper. Clueless. Just see that. Just that header and in one touch go. That's the beauty of this goal. One touch go and a goal, and Rovers Club has taken that lead. Abhinash Muduli, genius of this first goal. And pressure now shifting with gears highly on Rising Star Club as they have conceded a goal. At any cost, they would have to come up. And that's what we see. I was talking about the best use of the corners. Rovers Club, the first corner they've got, and within that first corner, they're able to get a goal. Things are going good in an organized way for them. Have got the corner and have got a goal. And that's a bit of collusion, not right at the things, going for Rising Star Club, looking to get that control of the ball. As we see in this past 5 to 10 minutes, they have lost the control of the ball, whereas Rovers Club have got that ball with that quick possession, taking that ball up to small passes, and there we see they're trying to get that pressure, and a good clearance blocking the forward line of Rising Star Club. Well done, Shiba Munda. Looking to attack it up. Amandeep Zes looking to pass it to Sunil Khilla. Lost the ball in that way. Saurav, the man there with jersey number 7. Abu Tahir taking that kick, that free kick. And can he do so? Can they come back? Look to come back in that way. Can they come back strongly with that equalizer, that long one coming in? And a good clearance coming right at the point. And now again, Mahesh have got that ball. Can he come back strongly? Mahesh running quickly with that pass, crossing. Is this the second one? Has he done it? Or a bit of fumble there and lost that easy chance? Well done, well done. Otherwise, they would have lost it to two. But well done, a brilliance. And there we see ball just traveling to the opponent part in a very quick succession. Mahadev Aurum coming and taking that ball with the clearance, and a sight of relief for both teams. That's the beauty of this game. Which second it lies and which second it drifts, nobody knows. Stay tuned. All the people who are not watching this game or not on the ground, I'll tell you what you're missing. Completely, you're missing a great game with that cross one coming in. Has they got the one? Has they got the one? Kick it, jersey number 9. But this time again, they've got a lifeline, I would say. Otherwise, they would have got 2-0 on the way. A brilliant save and a brilliant piece of goalkeeping by Anupam Barad. This time is able to put that two back-to-back counter-attacks. Two big deflections coming in that way, but somehow Mahesh K just doing that error. Could not clearing that one up. He's got two time. It was a big pressure mounting on that. Big pressure coming on. Beneath Munda taking that one. Mahesh K has that ball. Bibloy taking that one with all the hopes of multiplying that goal, coming close to that goal. And there we see the referee blowing that whistle. That's not all okay part from the goalkeeper Anupam Barar. Not sure. Has he got himself a bit injury? Has he bit himself a bit cramp? And that's what the physiotherapist quickly running into that pitch, checking that. Will he do something in order to make sure that instantly, and that's what is a great skill of this physiotherapist, ensuring players get instantly relieved back onto the stage quickly. They're up against, and yes, he did amazing job. It's just the magic he do in few seconds, and that's what the free kick coming from that long way, jersey number 17, Muhammad Amin taking that one from mm, Rovers Club side. In just identifying that, can he adds that one? Can he add that one more? But a good clearance. The long kick coming in inside that way, this time straight into the hands of Anupam Bharat. He's so much active now. After the goal which has scored, he's been so much careful, keeping eye on the ball, following the movement of players actually. And that's what is a good skill of a good goalkeeper. Learning from what happened, just going with the present, forgetting about what happened, just being present in the moment. There we see a bit of a little patch holes, I would say. That's not a a bit of rough surface, not allowing the ball to quickly go with that flow, and that's what it's taking time. That's not a good way of the card being shown by the referee. And that will be very interesting to see who's taking that one. Beneath Munda taking that one. Jersey number 4. He have a lot of time to check out what happening up. Is everything going good in his way, in his arc? And that's a good clearance coming in. Jersey number 6 from their side. Abhinash Muduli taking that one. Got that ball, trying to get that one. Jersey number 9 losing that ball, but foul being given. And there we see in this tournament so far, we've seen a great part of the umpiring way. Special thanks to the officials who've been so much fair in just showing their knowledge on the game, being so faithful to the game. Looking to get that one, that cross kick, but a good, brilliant save. Anupam Bar showing his class. But yet, that's not a good way for Rising Star as they've been getting the ball leaking from their way. They've been breaking down with these passes. There's been a phenomenal good attacking side from Rovers Club, coming back to back with good counter attacks, especially marching on onto that way, building pressure as the time's being going up, clock is ticking off. But look at the energy of these young dynamic players. Since it's been 25 minutes almost. But look at the interesting side. They've been so much charged, fueled with the energy. Never looks it's been tiring way for them. Till the last 90 minutes, they'll be in that same energetic way as from the beginning first minute they were. Not seems to be exhausted any time. This is what the passion for the game allows them to be so much active, so much determined. And that's what the game spirit. They have wings in themselves. Looking to go with that big passes, covering that region. And look at the ball not going with that pace. They have to put a bit more fraction. That's a cross in coming in, but a good clearance. A good clearance, a good work done in the deep by the defenders, quickly pulling that away from them. Quickly, strongly coming back to that point, quickly making that mark, absolutely putting that one high on that note, absolutely coming brilliant with that pass. Jersey number 7 have got that ball now, is moving quickly, having a good command of the ball, looking to find his player with that pass as he passes brilliantly to his teammate, jersey number 2, Siraj Khan, and then he comes back inside that way, but a good clearance and a good work done by the defense line, actually blocking that pass. Deploy Dev, brilliantly tackling that position, covering that midfield region to the defense line, covering that long region.
excellently been a good player so far. And we have Abhinash Muduli, the one who scores a goal. He's a defender, but look at the position he has covered that way. And that's a good quality of players, actually not being playing at one region, being comfortable in playing at both the regions, covering that pass. They've got that one, but a good clearance coming back by the defense line, actually clearing that one with no more time taking off. That's the best part of this tournament, best part of this game. We've seen several high ups and down, several wonderful games we've seen. It's been a great pleasure to be a part of this auspicious tournament. Privileged to be a part of calling that one, and that's the best part of this game. We've seen everything happening up, drama going on, great goals, great passes. Absolutely, what not to be a great tournament that's been. Everything happening amazingly up to that mark, at professional levels. Jersey number 10 trying to coming that quickly, covering that region, looking to go with that pass, but a wonderful piece of defense. We've seen that signature, that defense choking from jersey number 16, blocking them, not allowing them. It's about time's ticking off, time going in that way, and that's what's something happening good for Rovers Club as they're ahead of one goal, and it's been almost about 30 minutes of play. And soon it will be half time too. And as the time is ticking off, it's passing off. Rising Star Club, with not able to get that lead as an equalizer, they're falling in deep, deep morass. But the time being ticking off, and they'll never mind by these short instances of time being going up in such ways, it will not hurt them or cost them a bit more because they knew they're ahead of that goal, and that's what they needed to close on that high note of that lead first half. And there is Rising Star Club a bit worried about not things happening in their way, not going in the best of what they have planned, things not reflecting upon the results of actually what they've prepared or what the strategy they have come along. And that's what they need to implement some changes. They have to go with some plan B, or they have to try something different because things are not going with that plan. And there we see shot. Rovers Club have taken 7 shots, and that's a big margin difference, whereas 2 have been taken by the Rising Star Club, which in itself seems out to be little bit nervous side from Rising Star Club. 7 shots, 3 shot on target, and only one taken by Rising Star. That long free kick taken by jersey number 7, Saurav Shaw, and that's what he's thinking. Can he deliver that? Can he create that one? That's what all Rovers Club are being so much prepared of. Anything can happen with that pass, with that kick coming in inside that way, looking to get that chance. But a brilliant, brilliant work done by Shiba Munda, and that's what they'll not be happy. Rising Star Club. They've got that chance and a good tackle. Good tackle and a good piece of defense line. Deploy though, getting that ball back, passing it to his player. That's a good ball. Nobody's there. Can he take that one? Jersey number 9 lost that ball in a fumble. It was Captain Rajesh Nayak who take that charge but could not clear that one up. But again, the ball is in their way. They're looking to create captain. And he misjudged it, lost that control, but at last they've lost the ball and it's in the safe pair of hands. Anupam Barar. Now this time not taking any risk. And that's what the time is taking off. And that's what they look to cover that region. Create a bit of drama, create a bit of anxiety, nervousness along with them. And that's what they're trying to mark player or allowing them any space. And that's what we've seen less being attempts taken by boys in white, not that much dominating with those passes. But Rovers Club have played to their full level. They've come with good passes, good team being played by the captain Rajesh Naik, identifying the great talent, and they have a wonderful lineup in the substitute as well. A long captain. Kenny does it. Kenny does it. And yes, captain brings a lead. One more. I was talking about this captain, Rajesh Naik. And yes, he delivers what was required from him. Marching into that net. No answer this time to Anupam Barar. Getting that lead. And this will be an icing on the cake for him. A moment that he was looking to get this time, and just see that getting that good control and that single kick, taking that time easy as you like for him. It was only he and Anupam Barar, and that's he has got that chance. Now Rising Star have been marched in deep down trouble. It's been 35 minutes with 10 minutes to go in the first half, and they've got two goals. And that's what is Rovers Club trying to add. How many more they can add into that, and that will be a big question. How much more they can add, how much more they can create, how much more they can come back up, and that's what the whistle goes up, waiting to see what happens up next, waiting to see what's up next. Stay there. And what's that's the pressure, it's beyond to them. And that's what the pressure we are talking about, keeping themselves a bit nervous, keeping them a bit anxious about what happens, where they actually went wrong, what actually happened wrong for them, making sure that they've got it. Has they? Just look at that one. The long one and a brilliant save.
They've almost come closer but have lost it. But still, they've got a corner in their way. With all the hopes coming in that way, can they make the best way of this corner? Can they come up back? And that's what we are talking about. That's cross corner coming in, but a good deflection and a good clearance too. They've lost that chance. And it is a very solid wall. And that will be a big challenge for breaking that wall for Rising Star, which is the defense line of Rovers Club. And that's we see the lining up. That's we see the game going in that way. A good clearance coming in, but at last everything happening good at the point. Things going good for them. And now they have to accelerate with a good pace. That's what Rovers Club has to do now. Rising Star Club, in fact, have to be very much careful about what happened. They have to be very much sure about what has happened next to them. They have to be very much sure of what actually they are looking to get, looking to create that chance, finding themselves a place. And there we see that corner coming in. That's what they're keeping an eye. With that clearance as good as you like, ball getting in the good way. And that's what somebody has to take that charge with that good pass coming in. Captain Rajesh Nayak taking that one with that brilliant pass. This is a brilliance of Captain Rajesh Nayak. And that's what a great way. Look at that pass. How brilliant this is. Just making the best use of that skill with that brilliant pass. Great to watch these passes. Amazing good coordination. Najib was just looking to go in that way, but trying to clear that from that wrong foot and have able to get that corner as the first left corner coming in. And that's what we're talking about. Can they come back strongly with that corner? But a good deflection this time. It was not as good as it was marched back. That cross coming in. This time header as well, but could not clear it. It was a tough chance, but they have tried their best. They level up. Foul already being given. It was a offside. And that's what they've got that ball again. It's running with that cross in. Oh dear, just little he reached there. Should have been little quick on that move. But that's about the brilliance, absolute brilliance. And that's what it becomes little difficult for them, little tough for them.
That cross coming in inside that way, looking to clear that one up. And that's what they're looking to put that pressure, high pressure on them, high big pressure mounting on them. And that's the time is going away from them. As the time move, it's saying a great way to watch this up. They got that into his hand. They got back, looking to create that pressure, looking to get that one up. And that's what they do not like it about. Losing that control, losing that charm. And that's what they look to build that pressure. It's almost about 43 minutes. Time ticking off as time waits for none. And that's what all in a good way of Rovers Club, things going right. Everything that's going in their way, Rovers Club just marching onto that way. Whatever is happening good, it's going in their way. Rovers Club making the best use of it, getting that best chance, getting that good clearance. Somehow they are over the moon with that performance. It's 44 minutes. Time going quickly running. Jersey number 10, Suresh Khadia. Looking to inside, but a good clearance. Looking to clear that one, a good tackle. But somehow they're able to get that corner. That will be a corner, surely, with all the hopes with that team. Can they add one more to the finishing touch in the first half? Now that will be very interesting to see. Can they add one more in that last? Miss that one. Looking to create that, losing that ball, passing it back. They've got a good way. 45 minutes is just about. And that will be interesting to see how much of the extra time being awarded in that first half. Three corners from Rovers Club and one corner from Rising Star Club. And that's what they're looking to create that pressure, marching it on back. Jersey number 6 quickly collecting that ball, running way, and then he missed that one out of that deflection. Looking to build that pressure. It's ahead of the first half, the time being more allotted. Looking to go with that cross, but a good clearance. But getting that clearance in good way. 3 minutes of extra time being awarded, out of which 1 minute is already have gone, and that's what they have that marking that one. Suresh Kadial inside that one with that cross header, and he missed that one this time as well. It has to be a splendid goal. Somehow reaches there but could not hold on to it. But a great pass and a great pass. Look at that. That header just kept it little low, as he would have thought it would be little high. This time, boys in white, they have that chance. Jersey number 10 looking to create a chance with that pass. Jersey number 9 played it on, and that's a good way of that game going in that way. With that kick coming in, but with no action being taken. It's just straight to the defense line, an easy one, and a good clearance too. 47 minutes, just 1 minute of play, and we'll be all up for the first half, and that's we have the 2 goals lead from the Rovers Club side. Still looking to create that pressure with that pass coming in. Can he get it? Nobody is there, and he does it not right. Things going not in favor of Rovers Club. A rising star at this point is just they are trying hard and hard to come back strongly. Looking to create that pressure. Looking to come back strongly with that. Trying to create that chance. Holding that ball up. It's just 48 minutes. The clock is about to ring for that first half, and that's what the pressure is highly on boys in white. Can they end this first half with a goal at least? Looking to come strongly. That would have been a chance, but a good defend. A good deflection there as well, and a good clearance too. And the whistle goes. Half time being given. And that's what ROC, Rovers Club, would be overjoyed with that fact of getting that time. It's just about today. Not sure has he given that one. And that's we were talking about half time being given. What a great display of a game by Rovers Club, fully dominating too. Avinash Muduli and Rajesh Nayak taking that lead from the Rovers Club side, and Rising Star Club as well with nil. And that will be interesting to see. Will they come up with a good story lineup? Will they come up with a great result? Will they come up with a great way? And look at that halftime. Rovers Club with 2, Rising Star nil. As we talk about the ball possession, 58% Rovers Club, 42% Rising Star Club. 8 shot on targets, whereas 3 by Rising Star Club. 4 shot on targets and 2 by Rising Star. 2 saves and 3-1 from Rising Star. 3 corners, whereas 2 corners coming from that way. 6 fouls and 4 fouls, and 1 yellow card each to team. No red card. Just stay tuned for this great match. We'll be back shortly. Stay tuned. We'll be back in this halftime. Don't go anywhere else. I assure you that's going to be a high voltage contest in the second half as well. Great things will be coming up. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere else. Stay live.
As we are back in the second half, with one team taking that lead single-handedly, Rovers Club, as the whistle goes, and that's what they'll target that region. The initial intent have been showing good, and but boys in white would also look to see with a good comeback of what and how they would come back with that storyline of looking to get that chance, looking to create that moment. And that's not happening good. Things not going good way for Rising Star Club as they are now. Just things not going in that way. And there we see the officials coming into that way, physiotherapist making sure that they cures that point. They give him a good response and identifies them in a good way. And that we see a good intent shown by boys in white Rising Star Club as what they look to get that angle, they would look to go that rhythm. And now what has happened in the past, they would forget that and come back strongly with that right way. What has happened in the past, just forgot about what has happened, just following that right path, ensuring that they got everything good. And that's what they're looking to build, that pressure, forgetting about what had happened, just making sure that they go with that right intent. And there we see things not happening almost with what happened in that good way. And that's what they're looking to create, that chance inside that way, looking to create early breakthrough in the second half as well, trying to take that lead from two, but somehow they've got a good clearance in that sideway coming, pressure highly being rising onto the jersey, White. And there we are. We see that slipping from that corner, trying to create that one. Rovers Club, and could not get that one. It was Jersey 19 as a substitute. We have Sushant Jagat. And that's what the corner coming in. Back to back side, but a good clearance this time. Looking to build that pressure, looking to go for that way. And that's what it happens in that good cause, creating that chance. Has they got it? Has they got it? But well done. Good job done by Anupam Bharat. He has hurted himself, but in fact, he saved a brilliant goal. And that seems out to be in terrible way. Quickly, physiotherapist marching back, rushing close to him to see is he okay? Will he be okay to play that game? Just quickly coming close to him, and that's a good one. He's back with that sprint, and that's what he needed. But they've got that corner. Still, they've got that corner coming in with all the way of the defense trying to block him with that side coming in, and a good foul being given and the ball being giving to that side. And that's what it happens out to be. Looking to go with that pass, jersey number 5 quickly heading to it. 5 corners now have been taken, but the one corner, the very first game with a goal, almost set the tone of the game. Beginning platform for Rovers Club as it stand with that header coming up, and then the second goal by the captain, and that's a sliding tackle, sliding save. Shivamunda excellently doing that work, identifying that ball from that long way and covering that long region. And that's what the time is ticking off. We're very much sure of the time, and the time is just ticking off with all the things going not in their. and that's what they wait for that point. They wait for that rhythm. Somehow it seems out to be they've lost it, their rhythm, they've lost it, their confidence, they've lost it, their flow. Usually happens with the teams straight away. That's a foul being given, and that's not a good one. Sanjay Orn, he's injured. Quickly, the physiotherapist will come in and he warns if it repeats, strict actions has to be taken, and that's what referee tells, and that's what they discuss about it. But that's not good to see Sanjay Oram, physiotherapist, now checking out the injury point, applying that spray, applying that part, coming good with that part, coming good with that good way. Saurav Shah taking that free kick, and somehow they have to score a goal as time is ticking off. They're getting in deep, deep pressure with that free kick coming in and straight into the hands of Shiva Munda, grabbing that easily. And that's what. And referee whistles, blows out the whistle. That's a great point to watch players losing their self confidence. Usually, it happens with players when they are being embarked with few goals, and absolutely when things does not follow through their plans, then they feel a little bit dejected, feel sad about things not going in their favor. But somehow they have to overcome what has happened, just to go with plan B and try to improve with small steps. Passing has to be phenomenal, which will give them a way for a goal. And if that does not happen, then it's surely a pure indication of things not perfectly being adjusted to their game. They have to follow something else, or they have to try something else, as back to back counter attacks have stormed back by Rovers Club, have almost put them in high big pressure. High big pressure. And that's what Rovers Club have added that point onto their mark. Trying to get that ball back, trying to kick that one back to his teammate, but missed that mark. It was Suresh Kadia lost the ball in that way, in that process. As the time is ticking off, 58 minutes. Surely after 2 minutes, only 30 minutes of time will be left. Yellow card straight away. And that's a warning to them, so that be careful about what is happening up. Sujit Roy kicking that one. The long kick coming in, but nobody was there. Just trying to go with that experimental kick.
That's what they're just trying to keep that ball up, trying to get that one. Has he got that chance? That pass coming in, but a brilliant, absolutely brilliant work. Anupam Bharat restricting them to add that lead. With only 9:30 minutes of play left, and somehow in this 30 minutes of time, they have to come back strongly with a pass, with a good play of football. Oh dear, oh dear, getting that one so good from Shiba Munda as an experienced, well versed goalkeeper who have played into several different situations in big high pressure match, which is why he's capable of playing in every difficult condition. And yet you see and great brilliant passing from them. The cross kick coming in but could not clearing that one up. Corner being provided with all the hopes to add another one, and that's what they wanted to get that one, passing that one back, and a good work done. Keeping an eye on that ball should Anupam Babu. If you get it that inside, but a good clearance on the very quick time. That good clearance coming right at the right point where it was required for him. And that's what they've able to pull that one up. And what they've able to pull that one up high onto that way, targeting that region. And that's what the time's ticking off. Hardly 30 minutes of play left as pressure being rising high onto them. It's very tough call for players, for captain especially Lakshmi Darbad Nayak to make sure that which players he can trust, and they have a good substitute lineup as well, and that will be a bit point which player to trust and to give him a chance. At least a chance is a fair way to identify their talent, and especially for players it will be a big opportunity for test for them to come at this situation, to come at this danger zone and show their talent, what best they can do, what best they can do. Just to miss that one. How can he miss that one? This has to be, it was jersey number 11 reaches that one, could not getting that finishing touch, could not reach to that point, and he'll be feeling dejected, feeling sad about it. Tried out his best. He was there, but in the last way, could not get that one. That will be a great blow to it.
Anand Bahato and Manoj Hantal as a substitute. That's a good way to allow them a chance, and that's what they did their best. Could not provide that touch. As the time quickly waits for none, as it just passing, and that's what they'll not be worried about things going in that flow. Rovers Club absolutely rocking at this point. They've been on the driving seat of the ball in their court, in their going in their favor, as they holds a dominating way in this game, as they have sealed each and every moment. They have been onto, they're rising to the occasion. To all the chances they have, they make them best use out of it. They've in fact got a big lead of 2-0 for Rising Star, which is what Rising Star would have to, any cause they have to come with storming, fighting back, and that's what they believe they will. But somehow they have to try in and think in different way. Sanjay Oram now getting that ball, coming in his best way, showing his best class, along with his teammate Saurabh Shaw, to play that now aggressive game, not to play that slow game. Now just pacing up with the game as they know the time's ticking off, keeping every favorable outcome in their mind, and now they don't have much time left, so they have to act aggressively, quickly, acting onto the ball, quick passes, quick possession, and that's what all they wanted to quickly make sure that they've got each and every best possible thing. And that's what he's got it inside. Jersey number 10. Has he made it? Has he made it? And just missed that one up. He was almost there, Suresh Khadia. But at the last, just lost his control, lost his shape. And that's what again, back to back counter attack, back to back. But good clearance coming in right as they had to the last 20 minutes of 25 minutes of hardly the play, as the game moves on to the last phase of the quarter, and making sure that which things qualifies as clearly right from this game. They've got a good command. Rovers Club, they've hold in that situation. They have banged onto that scenario, banged onto the situation. Suresh Kadia taking that one, looking to pass it back to his player, jersey number 2, with back to his pass to jersey number 16, trying to give him a bit of shackle. Chandra Muduli taking that ball, which was passed by Suresh Khadia. And Saroj Khan there as well, along with his teammate, covering that region. From right to left, we have seen a good coordination, playing from right half to left half from midfield park. And that's was Shaw taking that one. Brilliant one, brilliant, looking to find his own player with that pass. Pass trying to get inside that way with that cross kick coming in and a good clearance as a header. Does it extremely well. Oh, there. He came just strongly there, but could not reach that one. Shiba Munda excellently doing right by holding that one, grabbing it perfectly. For a while, it seems he was just close to that point, but now we realize he was a little far away from that angle. That's a good pass, but in fact, he's lost that control, lost that shape. Rounding to it, he came near to it, but at last, he has lost that rhythm. In fact, the time's ticking off, time clicking off with 72 minutes and more. And there we see that kick coming up off that corner, and that's a brilliant one. And that's a brilliant one to go. As we see the game moves on into that possession, as he lost that control, lost that rhythm. And that's what they are waiting. What's they're just acting onto that part, looking to create that chance. And that's what is Rovers Club trying to just keeping their concentration away from the ball, just trying to create that moment, trying to deflect them. A bit of confusion there between them, and that's what they all wanted out, ensuring that if thing goes, if time flows in that way, they'll be up against them. That is what they'll be trying to set the benchmark for it. 15 minutes of play left, last phase. And what best what we can see, and that will be a point of difference what boys in white can create in this last 15 minutes of play. What else they can draw? Can they draw that line back? Can they pull that back up? What else they can do in this remaining 15 minutes? All the 75 minutes have not gone. They've tried their well, and a header and just hitting that pole going away from that way. A good try. Suresh Kadia tries his best, could not delivers the end point, but already he is able to play that good role of a forward player along with Avinash Muduli and Rajesh Nayak. Quickly, physiotherapist running, making sure that He does it magic. He does absolutely right with what happened. He pulls out each and everything. He pulls out that great point. And that's not got a good way for Rising Star. Not a good news at all. Key player in deep, deep trouble. He's in deep, deep pain. And not good if he's able to play that one and will be substitute. Quickly they've called that helping helping boy being there along with that stretcher, that not at all a good symbol. It is an indication of a big severe injury, but pray for his speedy recovery. He gets well soon, ready for the upcoming matches. And now that will be a question, who will be the substitute in his place? Which player will come up? And there we see that start of the play happened. Cross taking in and time being ticking off. Last 11 to 12 minutes of play left, hardly. And that's what we can see. Can they come up again with that pass? And they've caught the ball, drawing their attention back. What it did, Saurabh Shah keeping his full body language on the ball, blocking Sushant Jagat, not allowing him any chance. And that's all we see, and that's what all we grasp of actually what has happened. What has happened, not. They've able to pull out that moment, they pulled out that game serious. That has been a serious point of contact, a point of frame between the players as they've been able to roll that one out. A long kick coming in over his head and could not clear that one. Just going away, but a well try. That would have been three on the board. Last 10 minutes of play left. What else we can witness? What else we can see? Wow, that's a Superman move. Lost the body but came into right position with that pass coming in. Looking to clear that ball, looking with that long pass. That's a brilliant one. And that's kind of a counter play that boys in white have to play. Rovers Club is now checking that one. Can they come up? But a good clearance. But that's a good move. Rising Star fighting back strongly, creating those small passes, creating those effective passes, utilizing that point back into that action, banging onto that marchway, banging onto that point, coming extremely well, delightful with that action. Long pass coming in, but just going close. Looks so close, but could not clear that ending touch. But somehow he tried his best in coming back strongly with that pass. And that's what he needed to build that pressure, calling it with ease, kicking that one, creating that pass, rushing quickly, marching to that point, creating that pass. Can he make that one? But a good clearance coming in right way. And that's what they are doing it right. That's what they're doing it right. Absolutely things not going in the favor of Rising Star Club. As the time is ticking off, back to back injuries of boys in white, we see things not going in their way, and time is just slipping away from them. A side throw will be there by boys in red. It will be taken, and that's what they'll be keeping that in their mind. Nobody is there. Can he deliver that? But this was a strange one. Deploy, they came so close to that point, to that goal, and could not deliver that one. Could not hold that one with that kick strong and easy. As easy you like. With only 7 to 8 minutes of play left, including that additional time. Can we see a magical goal from boys in red or boys in white? This is going to be an interesting side as the times switching to that end point, but we see a great thing happening up. We see a great thing pointing out to that point, going to that way, making sure that everything is all right onto that occasion. Trying to create that chance, looking to build that pressure. And that's what they're just looking to go with that pass, looking to go with that long range, just missing that point, just missing that mark. Absolutely missing that mark. And that's not going well for them. 86 minute and time still ticking off. What best they can see, what best they can watch. And that's what they're. And just trying to kick that one, kicking that one, getting that corner, looking to create that chance with that brilliant pass. Could not trying to end in that way, looking to go with that chase, but going away with it. And that's what they are able to reflect that point. And that's what they can do it very often, just looking to create that chance, looking to build that point. And that's what they're just keeping it live, keeping it simple, trying to get that one. Can they add one more? Just losing that in the last minute, last second. Just missing that mark, and it's been just a few minutes more, which is Rovers Club have standed tall against them. They're just waiting for that finishing touch. They're just on that blink of winning this game, as this is what they wanted time to go away. Again, that kick and a good clearance too, and that's what they just needed to go with the time being flowing. And that's what they just needed to go with that time pass, especially with those small passes, keeping as long as the ball they can and just clear it with long range. That's all. Quickly advancing to that pitch, coming inside that D, looking to go with that long kick, but a brilliant pass. Has he done it? Yes, it is. Not in first attempt, but a deflection coming through and going through that end. This is an ideal end to a great game of Rovers Club team. It's a team goal, I would say. They've tried their well, they've tried their hard, push it hard, and then it is a goal as an ending touch to this game, as this just game is about to end. And look at that one. Was marching quickly, advancing it for the long kick coming in, could not get that one, and just straight into that one. That's a tremendous piece of teamwork, absolutely holding to that occasion, and that we see completely in good control. Rovers Club flying high. rising onto that occasion, 4 minutes of additional time being provided, and that's what they would love to bank on onto that situation. It's a great pleasure to witness this iconic goal coming in this last few minutes of the second half. It just shows out the game where this teamwork stands in Rovers Club dugout. Again, marching back into that way, but a good clearance. This time, has he done it? No, just going quickly away. Tried his best, could not end. But they're almost filled with joy, filled with emotions, filled with absolutely great teamwork because they have done it. They've absolutely gone through that planning, they have executed it in a right way. Things have gone good for them today. The teamwork have been splendid throughout the first minute. Not a single time it seems out they were out of control. They were so much controlled, so much passionate with the same intent. Tried hard, and they've missed several occasions, but have never been down and buried because they tried their hard, pulled out things in a great fashion, in a great similar way. But boys in white looking to create, looking to just open their account. But look at the defense point of Rovers Club, absolutely great. Siraj Khan, Akhil K, Rahul Lal, Avinash Muduli, they've been in tremendous form. Can it be another one? Nobody's there looking to create that one. And whistles have blown. And that's what the referee says. And then what he says is ball has to be passed back to the opponent point, and that what he confirms a bit of chat between the players as he says okay, you stand up. This is a take from Rising Star Club, misses that mark. And the final hooter goes, and that's a well ended of a great game. A great cameo from Rovers Club and a great game. Both teams have played well, but that will not be happy Rovers Rising Star Club with the kind of game they had today. But an amazing one in the end. Sushant Jagat, jersey number 13, adding that beautiful goal to that line. Rajesh Naik, the second goal. Abhinash Muduli opening that first goal in the corner coming, taking that lead. That's all we have in the full time. And that what Rovers Club would be overjoyed with the kind of performance they have given today. Almost they came up with a great way, with a brilliant performance and a performance to be remembered as a teamwork they did. Absolutely great at this venue, Barabati Stadium, Cuttack. It was a great way for match number 13 at this MGM FAO League to be a part. Absolutely, it was a great pleasure for all the people who have turned up to watch this. And there we see the stats where ball possession was 55% in Rovers Club side, whereas 45% in Rising Star Club. 21 shots and 9 from Rising Star Club. Shot on targets were 10 and 3 by Rising Star. 3 saves and 6 saves from Rising Star. Corners have been 6 and 2, a big margin of corners by Rovers Club. 9 fouls from Rovers Club, whereas what was 6 foul, 2 yellow cards to Rovers Club, whereas 1 to Rising Star, and no red card in this game. And that's we have in the full time a bit of stats, the comparison of the team analysis. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere else. Tomorrow for this great game at 3:30 p.m. sharp. Stay tuned for Mangala Club taking it on Chand Club, and match number 15, Sunrises Club, where is taking it on Sports Udisa at 5:30 p.m. sharp at this venue. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere else. We'll be back shortly. See you soon.